What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're fixing the idle problem on this car with this part right here. So that part goes right in here, and all that does is it's like a resistor, so the low speed fan can come on and the high speed fan can come on. I believe this one's shot because the low speed does not come on, and I've had this problem before. So we're going to be taking this fan out because this one actually comes out from the front, so I got to get to the front of the fan. So I'm gonna take it out to get to it. So to get this fan out, I just got to undo this connector, there's a bolt right here, way down on this side is another bolt, and it should be enough just so I can lean it back. I really don't have to take the whole thing out. Then we'll work on getting this resistor out. Now, last time I had this problem, it was this little yellow piece right there. One of those lines was broken. But on this one, I actually found the problem when I held up the new one. You guys can even see a difference? That prong is broken off. That's why it wasn't working correctly. So I did just get done driving it though, so it's super hot. And I got the fan loose, but there's stuff in my way like this. This needs to come off, but it's super hot. I don't want to mess with that right now, so I'm gonna let it cool down. And once it cools down, I can actually get this thing out of the front because I can't get it high enough to get it out. All right, guys, I got the fan out, and it looks like it's just held in with one bolt, and it'll just slide right out, hopefully. So it is a 10mm. So if you can find your 10mm, that's what you're gonna need. Yeah, because that looks fine, but it has a broken prong. That was the problem. So go ahead and grab our new one, and it should fit right in there. So I might need two hands for this. All right, I got it back in. Now I'm going to reinstall this 10mm bolt, and I'm just going to throw the fan back in, and it should fix the idling problem. I'm just going to hand tighten that because it's just plastic and it's just holding in plastic. Alright, I'm going to throw the fan back in now. Like I said before, it is really easy to get this fan in and out. If I can show you guys, right there it just slides down into that slot. And this side's, you're not going to be able to see it, but there's another slot. It slides in right down in here. And these bolt holes line right up. Go ahead and plug everything back in. I'll throw this coolant reservoir back on, and we'll start it up to see if it fixed our problem. All right, the fan's back in, bolts are back in, got the coolant reservoir back in, all bolted down. Now I just got to plug in the wires, the harnesses. All right, we should be good to go. Let's throw the battery back in and see if it fixed our problem. All righty, moment of truth. Start this thing up and throw the AC on and see what we got. Well, that obviously did not fix the problem. The only other thing I could think that it could be is maybe a damaged plug, because actually this wasn't broken. If you actually look at this, it looks like good as new again. All that had happened is this little piece, this prong, got pushed out all the way back. So everything's actually intact on this one. So what it did is probably damage that plug, and I'm guessing that plug is no good, and that's why it's not working still. So I guess that's the next thing I'm going to try, is splicing in a new plug. It'll be in this video, but I'm not doing that today because this does look like it might be melted in there. The plastic melted. So I think that's the issue. It's not getting a good contact anymore, and this is melted. So I'm gonna try a new plug next, and hopefully that should fix it. If not, I don't know why this low speed fan's not working, so I'll try that next. Alrighty guys, so it's like 4 days later. I got the new plug. I already checked it, it does fit. So I just gotta cut back some of this wrapping right here, this protectant stuff, and cut these wires out and put the new one on if I don't drop it and lose it. Alright, let's plug it in and see if it actually works. Well, I'm gonna tape it up first because I know it's gonna work. Well guys, I finally got the idle problem fixed. I'll tell you what I had to do, because just changing that plug did not work. For some odd reason, I took all the wiring back apart that I did, and I redid it, and it still wouldn't work. So what I did is I pulled that fan back out, and I don't know why I'm going in there, but I pulled the fan back out, and this is the spare resistor I had sitting around that I had put in there, which looks perfectly fine. But what I did is I took the resistor that I had in there that came with that fan, I put that one back in, and magically it works again. So this has been a nightmare. I'm finally glad to have it fixed. It's idling great, does not drop, low speed fan comes on, doesn't go straight to high anymore. So man, I'm stoked to get this thing finally done. No more idle problems. Idle problems have been solved. I also fixed that battery terminal, wires kept falling out, which I guess maybe could have been a problem, but that's all tight in there, it's not going to fall out. And yeah, it's working great. Man, I'm stoked. So all that's really left to do on this is just fix the front caliper, which we're going to replace. It's actually that side. We're going to replace both front calipers, new rotors, new brake pads, all of that. Bleed the brakes, and then I got to fix the oil leak. And this thing is going to be ready to hit the road again.